today's video, we're gonna be going from 0 to 100 trillion using all of the pair brain rot. And guys, look at this stack base of all the pairs in the game. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of them and get to 100 trillion right now. Wait, Sammy, why did you just slap me? What are you even doing here? He said, not so fast. What do you mean? He said you can't just have all of them. That would be too easy. So what do you want me to do then? He said you have to spin a wheel for each race. Bro, I literally never get any luck that I want. He said it doesn't matter and you only have 2 hours to do it, or you have to give away all these brain rots to subscribers. Wait, Sammy, I'm tired of giving away all these brain rots. I mean, it's 2 subscribers and I love y'all, but I'm trying to keep these for myself. But if I don't want to do that, then it looks like I need to hurry up and spin the wheel right now. Guys, we're on the wheel now, and as you can see, there's a restart option. That means that if we hit that, we have to restart the challenge completely over. I don't know why Sammy put that there, but that could be really bad later on in the video. Okay, a lot of good options on this wheel. Let's see what we get. I'm kind of scared to see. I don't want to get anything bad, but let's just see what we get. It looks like we just got Lost Bros. Not bad for the first one at all, making $24 million a second. We'll go ahead and grab that. And just walking over that, we should definitely be at the requirement that we need, which is $1 million. And now we just need a Trippy Troppy and a Gangster, which a Trippy Troppy is right there. So we'll go ahead and grab that now. And a Gangster for Terra is actually right there as well. So we'll grab that. And it looks like we can go ahead and rebirth now. All right, so many good options on this wheel to help us get to that 100 trillion mark. But come on, let's just see what we get now. It looks like we just got Lost Candies. There it is, making 23 million a second, which is actually a little bit less than the last one we had. But I think Sammy's just playing with our luck right now, because as we go on, the brain rots are only going to get better and better. But running over this, as you can see, I have enough money for this next rebirth. I just need a Boneca. And wait, there's a Tete Sahur, which we're going to need later on in this video. So we'll go ahead and grab that as well. And I need a Berber Pat the Pims. Let's just wait on that. And a Berber just spawned, so we'll gladly take that to our bait. Hey guys, these brain rots that we have here are literally insane. We have brain rots making from 17 million a second on the low end all the way to almost $200 million. So I'm really eyeing this Chipso and Queso. But without further ado, let's rebirth now. And now to the wheel spin. And we got to start going faster, because if we have any chance of completing this challenge, we need to be on a better pace. And it looks like we just got the Spooky and Punky, which if I'm not mistaken is actually one of the higher making brain rots. So let's just go see how much that makes. And I was right, it makes 80 million a second. Not in the super high range, but it is definitely higher than a lot of its competitors. It should definitely help us get to that $100 trillion in 2 hours. Wait, Sammy just said something. What does he mean? He said, wait. He said after this, you can start keeping your money and your rots, but you only have 1 hour. Wait, Sammy, I think I don't even want that, because if I only have 1 hour, that's literally half of the time. And we just started this. But I'll take the deal. I'll keep all the money and the rots every time, which means that I get to get this Spooky and Punky, this Lost Candy. And I believe it was Lost Bros. And we'll take this to our base, and we should definitely be able to stack the money now easier, but we don't have nearly as much time, so we need to hurry up. So let's collect our money, and we're at $8 billion. And now we need a Trulamera, Trulucia, and a Chimpanzini. And I actually see the Trulamera right there, so we'll go ahead and grab that for us. And we just need that Chimpanzini. And there's actually one right there, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And now we have what we need to be able to rebirth. But if you think that the brain rots we've gotten so far are good, just wait till we start getting some of the better stuff like Chipso and Queso and even more. But let's go ahead and rebirth now. Come on, give me something really, really good on this. As long as you don't hit restart, I'm hoping I should be okay. But let's see. And we just got Lost Planitos. That's actually one of the worser ones, I think. But all of it is being given to me by Sammy, so I don't mind it at all. So take that over here, and as you can see, we are almost at 100 billion. And right now we actually need a Chef Crabber Cadabra, and that chef right there actually did just spawn, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And Sammy, I know a Glorbo Ferdilo is going to be pretty hard to make come out the spawner, so is there anything I can do to get one? He said, fine, let's have an aura off. Everybody knows that I have more aura than you, so this is going to be like super easy. All right, and guys, if you don't know what aura off is, basically we have to guess what comes out the spawner, and whoever gets it right first wins. I'm gonna guess a Cocosino Pinguino, and that is not what that is. What is that? I've never even seen that spawn before. He said a strawberry elephant. We'll make you think a strawberry elephant is about to come out the spawner, but let's just see. There's no way that he thinks a strawberry. Wait, there's no way that he just got this right. A strawberry elephant. Okay, now you're just cheating. Everybody knows he cheated on that one. There's no way, and I can't even buy it. I'm at $73 billion. What am I gonna do? He said, haha, you guess. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be a Nubini Pisanini. Wait, and I just got it right. A Nubini Pisanini just came out the spawner. So I guess now that means you have to spawn my Glorbo Ferdilo. Wait, he just spawned Glorbo Ferdilo with like every single mutation. Look at the hat. It's literally making $100,000 a second. If I didn't have to use it to rebirth, I'd keep it myself, to be honest. But thank you, Sammy. It's already made 1.2 million. And it looks like we've crossed the 200 billion mark so far. So let's go ahead and rebirth and get that money multiplier up so we can get to that 100 trillion mark even faster. All right, as you can see, we now have a 4x money multiplier, which means these brain rots are going to make us a lot more money a lot faster. All right, please give us something that makes over $100 million a second. That will put us at that 100 trillion mark super quickly. quickly. We're going, and what is that? Frograma and Chakrama. I don't remember what that makes, but I think it does good. Let's see, Frograma and Chakrama. Where are you at? Okay, 100 million a second, just like I wanted. That is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and take this to our base. It is actually probably my favorite duo Brainrot because it looks so tasty. It's got the chocolate milkshake and the strawberry milkshake. I think everybody loves those. But you guys, I gotta hurry up or I gotta give everything in this base away to subscribers. So we'll just see what happens. It looks like for this next rebirth, I need a Frigo Camelo and an Orangatini. So let's just wait to see what we can get to come out the spawner. And an Orangatini actually just came out, so we'll go ahead and buy that. Thank you so much, Sammy. I hope it was you. And guys, actually, and he's not paying attention. Let's see if we can steal something from his base. I think that I'm gonna try to steal this chipso and queso and see if I can get away with it. I don't think he's paying too much attention. Wait, Sammy, where'd you even come from? Did you just teleport over here? He said, what are you doing? Sammy, you see, I was just trying to clean one of your Brainrots. They were looking a little dirty. So I was gonna take it and I was gonna wipe it off. Just, you know, dust it. Bruh. He just put 4 dots. I don't think he actually believes that. Okay, Sammy, look, you can just go back to your base and stop watching me and I'm gonna just do, you know, my thing and stuff. But wait, a Frigo Camelo actually just came out the spawner, so we'll go ahead and grab that now, and we can go ahead and rebirth now. And as you can see, we have a way better money multiplier now, and we are now almost at $1 trillion, which will put us at 1% of the way there. But 1% is nothing when you look at how much time we have left, which isn't a whole bunch. So let's get on that wheel spin to see what we can get to push us further. All right, I'm super scared to see what we get because this is going to determine how quickly we get to that 100 trillion mark, of course. And it looks like we just got the lost sis. Are you kidding me right now? We do not need a lost sis at a time like this. We need the best Brainrot we can get, but luckily we have a good money multiplier, so this lost sis is making us like a lot of money. So as you can see, by running over all this stuff, we're just a speck away from $1 trillion. But it looks like we need a Bombardiro Crocodilo, and as we know, that is a pretty difficult Brainrot to come across. So again, let's see what I can get Sammy to do for me. He said, I'll give you the Bombardiro, but wait, Sammy, I don't like the sound of that but. What does that mean? You have to give me one of your rots. But there is no way that I'm giving you one of my rots for a Bombardiro Crocodilo. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to come out the spawner anytime soon. And don't forget, he did reduce our time, so we don't have a lot of it left. So I think that I'm gonna go ahead and give him the lost sis that I actually just got. He doesn't know that it's actually the one that makes the least amount of money. So Sammy, you can actually have this lost sis. I don't want it anymore. Wait, Sammy, why did you slap me on the ground? He said it can't be that one. Wait, Sammy, what do you want me to give you? A good one? I think he's saying that because I just got it. I'm actually gonna give him the Lost Planito. So Sammy, you can actually come and get this one. Yeah, I'm just going ahead and take that one. I don't want it anymore. Guys, it actually only makes $1 million over the lost sis, but I don't think Sammy knows that yet. So fair deal, Sammy. That sounds really good to me. When are you gonna spawn that Bombardiro? Hey, wait, he must have actually just spawned it, so we'll go ahead and grab that, and we will run over our money to see what we're at. And we just officially hit $1 trillion, which puts us officially 1% of the way there, and we were going ahead and get a better money multiplier now. All right, let's spin this wheel to see what we get. Hopefully something really good this time. I'm tired of these under 100 mil Brainrots, and it looks like we just got the Ketchuru and Mustero. This wheel is determined to give me these cheap Brainrots, isn't it? But it's not too bad. Anything that will help us get to our goal of 100 trillion. So let's go grab this and take this over to our base. As you see, we got the mustard bottle and the ketchup bottle, and this is making 42 million a second, so it's not too bad at all. It's actually doing better than the majority that we have here anyway. And it looks like now to rebirth, we need a Bombini Gusini, which actually just spawned in, so we'll go ahead and grab that and take that to our base so that we can do this next rebirth. This challenge is actually coming along pretty easier than I would expect, but if you look at the timer, you can see the time is not on our side right now. But let's just go ahead and rebirth now and spin the wheel to see what we get. And I really hope it gives me something that makes over 100 mil a second, because that's what we're going to need to carry us to that mark. And go stop. This is actually really going, I think. And it looks like we just got Cookie and Milky, which I'm not mistaken, I do not know how much money that makes, but I know it's one of the better ones. Yep, making $155 million a second. We will go ahead and grab that for sure. And this is actually, in my opinion, a Christmas Brainrot, which is what people lay out for Santa. As you can see, this is actually about to pass soon a lot of the Brainrots in here. So we will collect that money, and it looks like now for this rebirth, we are going to need a Tete Sahur, which we already have a Tete Sahur at our base, luckily, so we will go ahead and steal that from over here. I'm actually glad to spawn earlier so we don't have to wait for it now. As you can see, this is making a lot of money. Our money multiplier is actually insane that we have on this base. We're making 7 times what we should be making on these Brainrots, which is definitely going to help us get to our mark very soon. So we were just going ahead and rebirth now. All right, I'm starting to run out of Brainrots, which is getting a little scary, and that restart button is getting huge at this point. So please don't go to restart. And who we got the Lost Mobili. I even think that had a mutation on it, to be honest. I'm hoping it did. So let's just see what it did. Yep, it makes $187 million a second. We will gladly take that to our base. And I think this actually makes more than anything we have here. Yeah, this is our highest paying Brainrot that we have. What is your guys' favorite dual Brainrot that I have here? There's so many cool ones, but in my opinion, mine is the Cookie and Milky. Probably because I'm greedy and like to eat. But what is your guys'? But it looks like now I need a Coco Fanto Elefanto. So let's just wait on that to come out the spawner. And if I don't want to have to give away all these Brainrots that I'm getting right now, then we better complete this challenge on time. That's why I'm moving so quickly right now. As you can see, we have just got even faster. We will happily go ahead and collect some of that money before we rebirth now and put our money multiplier at number 9. All right, this one it has to be a really good one. I'm only looking for brain rots that are over 100 mil at this point, because anything else is kind of a setback. And it looks like we just got the definition of a setback, which would be the Lost Primos. The Lost Primos is probably like the worst one that I could get at this point, but at the same time, it's not too bad. We do have a very good money multiplier that is almost 10 times what we're making, so we should be good with this Lost Primos. Let's drop that in there, and it looks like already we are at 3 trillion, but now it appears to me that we need a Giraffe Celestre. Wait, in a Giraffe Celestre and an Odin just spawn back to back. There is no way. We have to buy both of those. And Sammy, I'm gonna let you take this Odin so I can use it for the next rebirth to your base. And guys, there's just no way that we got that lucky to get an Odin to spawn right after Giraffe Celestre. I think Sammy's controlling you. He must want me to complete this challenge one time. I'm gonna let him take that brain rot over to his base, and we can rebirth now so that we can get to the 10x money multiplier. And that restart button is getting so big, actually. Like, it is actually kind of scary. I do not want to hit that for no reason. Please do not get to it. Do not get to it. And it looks like we just got Burguro and Fryo, which is actually winking $150 million a second. I do not mind that at all. So we will take that. And guys, it's looking like that if I want to complete this challenge anytime soon, I'm probably gonna have to AFK. And we don't have the trial error trial loss, so let's just AFK and wait on it and wait for our money to stack up while we're doing that. Okay, so I just finished running over all of my brain rots, and this is only putting me at about 10 trillion, which is only 10% of the way there. While the time lapse was happening, I did collect a trial error, trial law, luckily. So we do have that now, and now we can get to the next rebirth, so we can get to that wheel spin. But before we do, something I want, wait, Sammy, what do you want now? You said you don't have time for another wheel spin. What do you mean I don't have time for another wheel spin? I don't have, oh wait, time is actually on the brink. He said pick heads or tails. I think that I'm gonna pick tails. You can never go wrong with tails. He said you're gonna like this. What do you mean? Wait, he just put me at $70 trillion. What are you doing, Sammy? He said this is all the money I've been stealing when you weren't looking. Wait, you've been stealing money from me? I knew that I had been more far along this challenge that you were leading on. That is actually insane that you would do that. You were actually such a bad owner, to be honest. But if I don't have time for a wheel spin and these brain rots are here already, then what am I gonna do now? He said pick a number 1 through 10. I think I'm gonna pick 5. Wait, what is that at the spawner over there, Sammy? What are you doing? Is that a strawberry elephant? There's no way he actually just spawned. Wait a minute, he just spawned another one. That's crazy. Wait a minute, did he spawn 5 strawberry elephants because I picked the number 5? There's no way. If he spawned 5 strawberry elephants, that is gonna be insane. Wait, there's no way. That was 3. This is 4. And wait, there's no way. He actually spawned 5 strawberry elephants. He said, you're welcome. Wait, thank you so much, Sammy. I actually needed this. You probably took even more money from me. That's why you just gave me these strawberry elephants. We're going to AFK with our baby brain rots and our strawberry elephants. And let's see how much we can collect. All right, guys, and obviously this is not putting us nowhere. So if we don't go upstairs in the strawberry elephants, it made us the money we need, then it might be over. So let's just check the first strawberry elephant. Hey, wait, this one actually just put us at exactly 100 trillion. And it looks like these strawberry elephants alone just put us at $200 trillion. So there's actually no way we just got carried like that. If you enjoyed this video, then YouTube knows that you will enjoy the video on the screen right now. And if you like this channel, then make sure you subscribe, because there are going to be a lot more videos like this one to watch. But see you guys later and have a good day.